Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our today's online class. My dear students, this is Muhammad Shahadat, English teacher of Hatta Girls High School and College. And I think you are sitting in front of me with your essential materials to practice the lesson what will be discussed in our today's class. Dear students, as usual, I have appeared before you with the next portion of voice change for the students of class 7. Though this class is for the students of class 7, all the students of every level will be benefited if they enjoy this class. So without delay, let's go to discuss our today's topic. Dear students, earlier we discussed about present indefinite tense and we discussed about the structure of changing voice according to present indefinite tense. Today we are going to discuss about past indefinite tense, and we will know about the structure of active voice and passive voice according to past indefinite tense. So you will stay with me till I finish the lesson. My dear students, in past indefinite tense we will get affirmative sentence, negative sentence and interrogative sentence to change from active voice to passive voice. Okay, now first of all we are going to discuss about affirmative sentence. My dear students, if you see the structure of active voice, you will get subject for the first time, then you will get V2. V2 means verb past form, then object of the sentence. If you want to make it passive, you have to convert your object to subject. Like present indefinite tense, you have to convert your object to subject for the first time, then you have to use was or were, then you have to use V3. V3 means verb past participle, then you have to use by, then you have to convert your subject to object. If you take an example, it will be very clear to you. Suppose in active voice, she did the work. Very easy example. The work. If you want to make it passive, first of all you have to convert your object to subject. Here object is the work. Okay, make it subject. If you convert it to subject, it will be the work. It will not be changed. Then you have to use was or were according to the number and person of changed subject. That means after changing we have got this subject, and this subject is third person singular number, and that's why we are going to use was. Then past participle of verb. Okay, make it past participle. Done. Do, did, done. Then you have to use by, then you have to convert your subject to object. She will be her. Okay, the work was done by her. The sentence is according to past indefinite tense. It is also according to past indefinite tense, but this one is in passive voice. Okay, now take another example to make your idea more clear. Suppose we have written she surprised them. Subject, verb past, then object. So it is in past indefinite tense in active voice. Now we are going to make it passive voice. First of all, our first task, making object subject. That means converting object to subject. Okay, our object is them. So subjective form of them is what? They. Then we have to use was or were. Now the converted subject is third person plural number. Whenever we will get plural number or second person or past person plural number, that time we have to use where. So we are going to use where here. Then past participle of verb. Here verb is surprised. Surprised, surprised, surprised. V3 surprised. Okay, now write here the past participle form surprised. Then you have to use by. Okay, we are going to use by. Then you have to convert your subject to object. Okay, it is she. Objective form of she is her. They were surprised by her. This is the passive form of affirmative sentence in past indefinite tense. Now we are going to discuss about negative sentence according to past indefinite tense. Okay, if you get subject plus did not or didn't, then verb 1, that means present form of verb, then object of the sentence. If you want to make it passive, you have to convert your object subject, then was oblique were, then you have to use not. You can use the contracted form of was not or were not. That means wasn't or weren't can be used here. Then past participle of verb V3. Then you have to use by, then you have to convert it subject to object. Okay, now take example to make your idea clear. Suppose we did not lose the train. We did not lose the train. Okay, now make it passive. First of all, you have to convert your object to subject. Okay, object is the train. You have to write here the train. Then wasn't or weren't. Which one will be used here? The train. The subject is third person singular number. That's why we are going to use wasn't here. Was not or wasn't. Then V3, that means past participle of verb. Lose. Lose, lost, lost. We are going to use here past participle of verb. Lost. The train was not lost. Then you have to use by. Then convert your subject to object. We. It will be what? Us. The train was not lost by us. In this way, if you get any negative sentence in active voice, you can use this structure to make it passive. Okay, now take the next one. Interrogative sentence. You usually know that some interrogative sentence start with WH word and some interrogative sentence start with auxiliary verb or negative auxiliary verb. Okay, so if you get this one, WH word with did or didn't, or without WH word did or didn't, if the sentence starts with this auxiliary verb, then subject, then V1, that means present form of verb, then object. If you want to make it passive, you have to use WH word if you get it with your auxiliary verb. If you don't get it, you don't have to use it. Then was oblique were or wasn't oblique weren't. Then you have to convert your object to subject. Then you have to use verb past participle. Then you have to use by. Then you have to convert your subject to object. Okay, now take example to understand better. Suppose here, did you read the book? Did you read the book? Now make it passive. Okay, for the first time, use was oblique were or wasn't oblique were. So what we will use here? We did not get any WH word here, so WH word will be discarded here. we won't use WS word. We only use was oblique where, wasn't oblique where. This sentence is affirmative sense, and that's why we will use only was oblique where according to the converted object. So our object is the book. It is singular number, and that's why we are going to use was. Then use your object as the subject of the sentence. Then you have to use V3, that means verb past participle. Read, read. Spelling will not be changed, but pronunciation will be changed here. Was the book read? Then you have to use by. Then make your subject to object. You. Then you have to use note of interrogation. In this way, we can convert our active voice to passive voice according to interrogative sentence in past indefinite tense. Okay, now take another example to make your idea more clear about W's word. Okay, now I'm going to give you another example with W's word. Suppose here, what did you write? What did you write? Okay, now you have to use, first of all you have to use W's word. Then was or where. So you will use was, past participle of verb, main verb. Here main verb is write. It will be written. What was written? By. Then subject to object. Your subject will be object. So what was written by you? So my dear students, I think you have practiced with me for a better understanding of this lesson. I think you will practice at home again to understand it carefully, and you can use it in your daily conversation. So my dear students, stay home, stay safe, stay conscious, and try to help your parents in family work. So my dear students, thank you very much for staying with me. Have a nice time. Assalamu alaikum.